All right, we're going to look at an example of an amortization problem. So we're going to look at a car that is purchased for $19,570, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a down payment of 15%. So we're going to find 15% of this purchase price, and so that's going to be $2,935.50. So that's our down payment, and then we're going to take out a loan on the rest of it. And this is going to be a little bit unusual for a car loan. Usually car loans are, 60 or 72, so 5 or 6 years, and in many cases less than that. So we're going to stretch it a little bit here, and we're going to be loaned the rest of that, and to figure out what's left, there's two ways of doing that. You can take this $2,935.50 and subtract that from the purchase price of $19,570, or if we've paid 15% down, there's 85% left there. So we can take 0.85 and multiply it by the purchase price, and that's going to give us 16,634 and 50 cents. So that's how much we're going to be loaned, and this is going to be a little bit unusual. So we're going to say the loan is for 11 years, and then we'll say it's compounded monthly, and so we're going to do monthly payments. And let's see, your interest rate is 6.6%, and that's going to be compounded monthly. And our monthly payments, what we're looking at is we're going to do an amortization of our loan here. So we're going to figure out what our monthly payments are, and then maybe we can also figure out how much interest we end up paying later on too. So for the amortization, the formula is your payment is going to be equal to the present value, and the present value is going to be how much you're loaned. I is going to be the interest rate per period. So our interest rate for this particular loan will be 0.066 divided by 12, because we're compounding 12 times per year, divided by 1 minus the quantity 1 plus I raised to the negative n, and n is the total number of payments or total number of compounds. So it's going to be 12 times a year for 11 years, so it should end up being 132. So I'm going to write it how we would do it in our calculator. So your payment is going to be the amount of the loan, which is $16,634.50. Interest rate per period, so 0.066 divided by 12, divided by, and it's important to have parentheses around the denominator. If we don't put that there, then we're not going to have the correct monthly payments. So parentheses 1, and then parentheses 1 plus interest rate per period divided by 12, and then that's going to be raised to the 132. So that's the total number of compounds. Okay, and that's going to give us monthly payments about $177.58. Probably why we don't do 11-year loans on cars is I would imagine a lot of folks don't keep their cars for that long. However, maybe it's some other big ticket item purchase that would be that long, or if you're looking at a mortgage, and you're looking at what your mortgage payments are going to be, how much interest you're going to earn. What you do right here is very similar. You'd probably have some sort of down payment, which is either a percentage of the purchase price, or you might just put a fixed amount down. Then you're going to be loaned a certain amount, and then maybe you have a 15, 20, 25, or 30-year mortgage, and you'll have monthly payments. So it's going to be very similar to this this problem here. Let's go ahead and find how much interest we end up paying here. So how we find that is we're going to take our monthly payments and then multiply by how many of them we made. Well, how many we made is equal to n, which is 132. So we're going to take the $177.58, multiply it by the 132, and then we're going to subtract the value of the loan, or the present value of the loan, and that's going to tell us the interest. Okay, so our payments times n minus the present value, that's going to tell us the interest. So the $177.58 times 132 times we paid that, and then we were loaned $16,634.50. So after we do the computations, we find that the interest we paid over the 11 years is $6,806.06. Okay, so if you want to find how much interest you're going to be paying on some sort of mortgage or car loan or whatever, you can do that. And then you can do other things, like if you pay off more aggressively. You can find out if you add a certain amount of money to your payment, you can figure out how much shorter it takes you to pay off your loan, and then how much interest. So you can find all that stuff out too. Okay, so we were just going to look at a simple amortization problem.